All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We already crushed the 7K subscriber goal, so we are going to update that board here for you guys. Look at Joe Burrow, looking at all these nice, tasty giveaways. We have the 8K sub jersey giveaway. We have the 9K sub sports memorabilia giveaway, 10K subs, the big one, $1,000 giveaway, and the 12K subs. We're going to send a couple people to a game of their choice. Guys, we are very excited for the football season, but no more talking. Let's get right into this video.
All right, guys, let's get into some NFL picks and props for Monday, September 2nd slate of games. Take a look at the leaderboard. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I might want to know because I gave out the Houston Texans plus 3.5 versus the Steelers. I told you guys they were retiring J.J. Watt's, number 99. And like I said, Houston turned out for that game. They completely dominated this game from the offset. C.J. Stroud, he's looking to be a stud.
He is an actual stud. I had doubts about him, but he is by far the best rookie quarterback. Seth, what was your play?
Yeah, and I had the Rams on the money line against the Colts. It got sweaty there for a little bit. Colts came storming back in that game, but Stafford to Puka Nacua to win the game on a walk-off touchdown pass.
Yeah, and then I had the over in the Sucker Bowl between the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. I was on the golf course this morning in a 3-man scram, minus 15 as a team, no big deal. So I did miss the first quarter, but this was a very entertaining game. When I got home, the Chicago Bears are so sad, it hurts my soul. It hurts me to watch the Bears more than the Dallas Cowboys sometimes. Justin Fields played probably, I think we can all agree, his best game in the NFL as a quarterback. He had a 21-point lead, and they still somehow lost the game for him. Great comeback by the Denver Broncos. Was a very entertaining game. The over did cash. So we did sweep the board. Boys, good job there. Let's move on to the Monday night game for tomorrow. We're all going to break it down. I think we all have some questions about this line. It's going to be Seattle Seahawks traveling to take on the New York Giants. The Seahawks are minus 1.5. The over-under is set at 47.5. Trey, I'll start with you.
Yeah, like Bear said, this line's pretty weird to me. I just don't see any way why this line is minus 1.5 for the Seahawks. The Seahawks, they've looked head and shoulders the better team than the Giants so far this season. So if you don't want to be a sucker, you can just hammer the Giants on the money line, and they'll probably end up winning this game just because the line's so weird. Vegas ends up knowing something. But call me a sucker with this bet because I'm going to be taking the Seahawks here on the money line at minus 126 because I expect Pete Carroll, he's going to have his boys buzzing for this game. And this is a revenge game for Geno. Last time he was in New York at the Giants, he was getting booed by the Giants fan because he ruined Eli Manning's consecutive start streak. So I think Geno is going to be heavily motivated coming into this game. And the Giants, they have not covered a game all season long. They are 0-3 ATS. I expect that to continue in this game because these two guys faced off last season in Seattle. They won that game 27-13. So I think we're going to get a similar game here. So give me the Seahawks here on the money line versus the Giants.
Yeah, try like it, Seth.
Yeah, guys. Seahawks money line, game total over points. I like both of those here. Just listen to the last 2 weeks for the Seahawks, 37-31 and 37-27. This defense gave up 27 points to the Panthers, whose offense is absolutely awful. The Giants' defense is no good either in this game. I think we're in for a lot of points in this game, but I do think the Seahawks will come out on top just because they do have a little bit better playmakers, and they have this guy called Kenneth Walker III who could control this game on the ground towards the end of the game if they are up, and I do think they will be up, and I do think this will go in favor of the Seahawks.
Yeah, Trey said it. They're begging us to take the Seahawks here, money line, spread, however you want to take it. They've looked good this season for the majority of the season, and the New York Giants have looked really bad this year. I'm going to stay away from the side. I'm going to take the over 47.5 points. One thing is for sure, Seth said it about this game, both of these defenses have struggled severely this season. The Seattle Seahawks have allowed 27-plus points in all 3 games this year, and they have scored 30-plus points in back-to-back games, which is great for the over. On the other side, the New York Football Giants have allowed 28-plus points in every single game this year, and their offense isn't as explosive as the Seattle Seahawks, but I still think they're going to be able to put up some points against the Seattle defense. The Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants rank below top 20 in the NFL in yards per play on defense. They're bottom 10 in the league in yards per play allowed, and both teams are below 26 in the NFL at rushing yards allowed per game. I see a lot of points being scored in this game. Kenneth Walker is probably going to have himself a day, like Seth said. And the weather looks great in East Rutherford. 68 degrees, partly cloudy, no wind. We should have a beautiful day for football. It's going to be football weather, a lot of points scored. So give me the over 47.5 as my play. Guys, go over to the player props. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and at the moment, I am 0-0. The graphic is not right. Sorry about that. But I did give out Travis Kelce anytime touchdown, basically over a half pass plus rush plus receiving touchdowns versus the Jets. I just expect him to get in the end zone. T Swift is on the line. Everything's on the line. So don't worry. Andy Reid's going to get him in the end zone.
Seth?
Yeah, and I went 1-0 on a way too easy prop. Christian Kirk was set at 4.5. He had 8 receptions in this game in London. Like I figured, the Falcons would probably to whatever they could to take out Calvin Ridley. They did allow a touchdown to him, but other than that, they had A.J. Terrell on him, so he locked him down pretty well. Christian Kirk was able to have a big game here.
Yeah, and then I went 0-1. I had Joe Burrow over passing yards. The Titans, they have one of the worst secondaries in the entire NFL, and he still couldn't do anything. Bengals in trouble. I'm going to officially say it. They're in big trouble. They're not good anymore. Joe Burrow, I don't know if it's the injury or what, but they do not look good. So Bengals are officially on the hot seat. But let's move on to our plays for tomorrow night. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to go over to the receptions, and I'm going to go with Jaxon Smith-Njigba in this game, over 2.5 receptions against the Giants. I really love our chances for JSN to leave his impact on this game because he's just too good of a receiver, and he hit this number in both of his games besides last week. And last week, we saw the video going around social media of Gino telling him he has to do a better job of getting him the ball. Just keep grinding, he's going to find him. Keep grinding, he's going to find him. And I think he's going to follow through with that in this game because in the first 2 weeks, JSN, he caught 8 balls. That's an average of 4 per game, which is well over this number. And I think the Giants, they're going to be focused on DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, and that's going to give JSN a lot of options throughout the middle of the field. And the Giants, they allow 20 completions per game. So JSN, I expect him to be able to snag at least 3 of those. So give me Jaxon Smith-Njigba to go over 2.5 receptions versus the Giants.
I like it, Trey. Seth?
Yeah, and I'm going to go to the Seahawks running back, and I'm going to take Kenneth Walker III over 64.5 rush yards in this game. Walker should be able to have an absolute field day in this one against the Giants that have a terrible defense, and their run defense is even worse. They have allowed 3 really big running back performances through their first 3 weeks to Tony Pollard, Christian McCaffrey, and James Conner had a nice game against them as well. Walker just had his way with a rush defense that is ranked right near this Giants rush defense, as they are both really bad. Walker should be in for a very big day here against this 27th ranked Giants defense versus the run. I do think we're going to get a lot of points. Seahawks should get up in this one, and I just think they're going to pound the ball with Kenneth Walker III.
Yeah, I like that one as well. For my play tonight, I'm going to take Danny Dimes to go over 230.5 passing yards against the Seattle Seahawks. The only team this season worse than the Seahawks in the secondary is the Chargers. Seattle Seahawks have allowed 984 passing yards and 7.5 yards per attempt over the first 3 games this year. And I know that Daniel Jones isn't that good of a quarterback, and he doesn't have a lot of targets to throw to, but I still think he's going to be able to put up big numbers against the Seahawks in this game. He did show capabilities of moving the ball down the field against the Arizona Cardinals. We also have to remember he played against the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys so far, which are 2 top 5 defenses, and they might not even be top 5. They might be 1 and 2. He has been through the ringer already this season with those defenses, and when he was given an opportunity against the Arizona Cardinals, he put up 321 passing yards. I think he does that again in this game against a weak secondary for the Seattle Seahawks, and I also want to mention the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, had 361 yards against Seattle secondary last week. Give me Daniel Jones over 230.5 passing yards as my play, guys. That's going to do it for NFL plays and props for Monday, October 2nd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching.
This morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there, Trey. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our locks of the week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.